Sorry, I didn't mean to actually startle you. I just wasn't in the mood to yell. I'm tired and it's pretty late already. Yeah, I'm kinda surprised I'm still up too. Couldn't really sleep and was waiting for you to come back before trying again. How was the party? It's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Hmm. I mean, I guess it couldn't be helped. If you were having as much fun as you said you were, then I can't really be surprised that you lost track of time. I would have done the same thing, especially from the little bit that I saw of it. It looked like everyone was having a really good time. Oh, one of your friends had posted some pictures of the party. I don't know, before I got in bed, a few hours ago, I opened my phone and saw them. I thought it was something else until I saw you being tagged in some of the pictures. The way you were talking about it before, I thought it was going to be more of like a dinner party, either at their place or a restaurant, not like a party. No, you're fine. Don't worry. The confusion was entirely my fault. I didn't ask for any details or anything, or even who all was going. Honestly, I should have assumed your friend is kind of a party goer, and something more restrained doesn't really seem like their style. And then the outfit you wore didn't really say dinner party either. It was just the usual kind of pictures. Oh, just like group photos, people dancing, screaming, laughing, stuff like that. There were a couple of videos of the stuff that was going on too. I'm kind of surprised there weren't any noise complaints, honestly. But maybe the area they're in, people just can't hear it as well as you'd think. Although I have to say, I'm glad I took a look at what was posted tonight because some of those videos are pretty damning. I don't know how much you had to drink or how much you paid attention to the people around you, but it looked like people drank a lot. There's some embarrassing photos up right now that I'm pretty sure people will want gone in the morning. Remove the evidence of how bad it was. Well, there was one that was pretty funny. Someone was playing like Wii tennis or something and accidentally threw the controller at someone and spilled their drink on someone else. They stood up too fast and knocked some stuff over. I like that one a lot. Honestly, I'm sure there's going to be people that want the photos taken down too. I didn't know most of the people that were attending, but there are some in there that I knew that were drunk kissing each other, and I know full well they're in a relationship. There's going to be some awkward conversations in the morning. Oh yeah, looked like there was a lot of that. Some of it was documented intentionally. Some of it was in the background. Actually, you were in one of them. Mm-hmm. It was you and this guy I didn't recognize. Kind of big, short beard, dark hair. I don't know what the context was, but you two were laughing really hard, and he was holding on to you really tight. Oh no, don't worry. I didn't think it was anything. I'm sure you two were friends and just having a great time. Honey, really, you don't need to explain anything. I'm not mad about that or anything. There was another one too where I'm assuming it was pretty soon after the first one was taken. There's you two on the floor, you on top of him, again just laughing pretty hard. Yeah, that's what I thought. You two just fell over since you had one too many drinks. No, I didn't see anything else interesting. Why? Was there something that I would find interesting that happened. I don't really mean for it to sound like I'm thinking of something else. No, I'm fine. Do I sound like I'm not fine? I'm not mad either. I mean, yeah, it's late, and I would rather you've been home hours ago, but I'm not mad about that. What again? That's just how I talk. Okay, fine. I wasn't gonna say anything because, well, I just don't think there's any real reason to, and I know that I'm probably just overreacting anyway, and I kind of wanted to sleep on it. Well, I did actually see something strange. That guy in those photos. You know, he was tagged in it, and I'll admit, I got a little jealous of him having his hands on you. So I went to go ego check his profile. Size him up, tell myself that I'm the better guy. Stupid stuff like that, right? He was also posting a whole bunch of stuff from tonight, and honestly, see, this is why I wanted to sleep on it. I got the vibe that he was just kind of a bad guy. And I admit, I kind of looked at what else he was tagged in recently to confirm my own bias. No, he didn't post anything weird. It was just him being loud and drunk and obnoxious. But while I was looking at stuff he was tagged in, I saw videos that other people posted. Random people from tonight. I didn't recognize any of them. Same kind of thing. He was just being obnoxious. But while I was looking at this one person's account, there was a video where some other guy was playing a VR game and stumbling around. Not important. But I noticed something in the background. And you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw you and that guy walking out of the main room together, holding hands, and into some other room. No, it's probably not what I'm thinking, which is why I wanted to sleep on it. But I am really curious what it was that I saw. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense that you would want to help a friend carry drinks back. It's heavy and, faster you can get them inside, the faster you can get back to having fun. No, I'm not worried or anything. I believe that's what happened. I just wanted to make sure, Yeah, we can go to bed in a minute. Well, okay, there was one more thing I wanted to ask you about. And actually, now that I have an answer to the other thing, it makes me want to ask this even more. How do I say this? You remember Ethan, right? Yeah, that guy. We've been friends for ages, although we don't really talk that often anymore since life just gets in the way. Well, he was there at the party. Yeah, well, this is so weird. Okay. I was laying in bed. This was after all the snooping that I was doing. I just accepted that you would be back late and was trying to actually fall asleep, but I got a text. I assumed it was from you, but it was from Ethan. He said something really cryptic. It was like, "You're going to need to talk to your girl later." I asked him what he meant, and he just didn't say anything. No, he didn't say what it was about. So, I just assumed that, I don't know, you got in trouble with someone, maybe had one too many drinks, got into an argument. Maybe he was just really drunk at the time, sent it to the wrong person, or had no idea what he was even typing. Or, I don't know, maybe some joke text that I just didn't get. Or a bet, something. Or you said something about me that I wouldn't like, which I can't really see you doing, even after drinking. He did. So, again, still kind of just laying there and can't really sleep because of that. And he sends another text 30-ish minutes later, something like that. He said the same thing that I noticed, that you were dragged off by the hands somewhere by this guy that he also didn't know. The entire thing was just weird to him. The guy, announced that he was going to go get drinks out of his car, and that's when he dragged you out. So, when you didn't come back after a few minutes, he went to go check the kitchen to see if you two were there, and you weren't. He then explains that he got really scared that this random guy actually did something to you, so he rushed back to his girlfriend and said that he was going to go looking for you. Apparently, you weren't anywhere in the house, so he went out and went to see if any cars were missing. There weren't, but he did hear something, and he noticed that there were some people still hanging out by a car with the lights on. So, he goes over and, see, this is where it gets unbelievable. He sees you on your knees, bending over into the car. And, he can hear everything. And you should know what happened after he found you. Ugh. Don't try to say it isn't true. I have pictures. Well, Ethan is equal parts good friend and freak. Here, see for yourself. Same outfit, same hair, same everything. I know better than anyone how you look doing that. You're gonna be sick. You know what gets me the most? See, I called Ethan after getting these pictures because I just needed to hear it from him with his actual voice that I was seeing what I was seeing. And when he was recounting what happened, he said that not only that the guy knew you had a boyfriend, but you also told Ethan to hide it from me. Not understanding that he and I go way back, way more than the two of us, and that he likes me a lot. I mean, do you have anything to say for yourself? I didn't think so. What was that? You're sorry. Because it's pretty funny. It's funny that you would say, I'm sorry, when I'm pretty sure his taste is still in your mouth. Just help me understand. Help me understand why you did it. No. You are not going to get away with just saying, I was being stupid. No, you're going to have to give me an actual answer. Okay, too much to drink. That's better. What else? Yeah, what else? Was he funnier? Hotter? Richer? Was he just that much bigger than me that you couldn't help yourself? Is that what it was? If it's none of that, then what is it? Does cheating just excite you? Jesus Christ. Oh no, you're not going anywhere. Not until I say so. Well, judging by tonight, I know exactly what you're going to be doing the second I take my eyes off you. And I'm not going to let you cheat on me a second time tonight. That is the question, huh? What would actually be fitting punishment for you? To be completely honest, I'm so tired and drained that I can barely keep my eyes open, let alone think. For now, I want you to go into the bathroom, take a shower, rinse your mouth out, and get in bed. Why what? Because I don't want to yell at you and demand that you leave. Come over here. Sit on my lap. Because I said so. Come. I am not going to yell at you. I'm not going to kick you out. And I'm not going to break up with you. Today, you've shown me who you really are deep down. And to be honest, I wouldn't at all be surprised if you've done this before and this was just the first time you got caught. It's fine. You don't need to try and lie to me that this is the first time. I've already come to terms with it. And I'm not going to be more or less angry about it. But that doesn't excuse anything. Nor does it change the fact that you're mine. But at the same time, I just can't let this go. See, that's where I'm kind of stuck at the moment. I need to do something that sends a message to you and anyone else that you are mine and that you will always be mine and that you were wrong forever cheating on me. I also need to make it especially clear to the guys you've cheated on me with. So at some point, I'm going to need a list of everyone you've been with since we started dating. You swear it was just this time? You're telling me the truth, that there was no one else, and this was a one-time thing. Hand me your phone. Now is not the time to argue. Give it to me. Unlock it. Now let's see. Wow. You even sent that guy some photos on your way back. You even implied that you would hook up again the next time you saw each other. Interesting. No, stay right there. You made this decision and now you're going to pay the consequences. Let's see what else we can find. Family, friend, another friend. Oh, here we go. So you did lie. Well, how do you explain this picture you sent then? Because the ones you're getting back from this number are certainly not mine. The rest of this, it doesn't look like there's anything else since we met. The rest of these just look like old hookups. I'm going to hold on to this phone for a bit. No, actually, I don't think you're going to do anything. But I think I figured out how I want this to go. What a fitting punishment would be. Well, you clearly don't want me to find out any of this, but I have a feeling it's not just me. You don't want anyone to know about this. Not me, not your friends. Certainly not your family. So, I was thinking, while I have you here, I use your phone to make it real obvious that you're mine. Then no one else can have you. And to make it clear to everyone you know exactly what you are.